What's going on, guys, and welcome to Mark English with Abby. I'm actually making this video for a second time. First time I made it, I wasn't happy with my presentation, and I'm doing it again. See, even though I'm a teacher and I always stand here and tell you this and that, there's a lot of agony and pain behind the scene. So that's what you don't see. Don't give up and just work with what you have, okay? Well, today I'm not going to teach you grammar. It's not expressions, it's not vocabularies. I have phrases here for you, okay? Must to know phrases. These phrases are so important. I mean, I can't call them expressions because they're not difficult to understand. And I'm not teaching you one word either, and there is no certain grammar point I want to illustrate. But these are just phrases. You can continue in a different way. You can use verb to be, verb to have, verb to do, past, present, future. You manipulate the grammar and the meaning yourself. But without further ado, let's just dive in and let me show you what I mean. The first one says, it's said that, and then it continues. It's said that, and you continue. Okay, it's said. It's, so I'm talking about things. I'm saying it's. And it is said. I mean, people actually say it. That, and then you continue. What do you continue? What does it mean? Let's see. So you hear people saying that Africa is full of minerals and is so rich. Huh? You hear people saying that. So if you come to me and you say, people say that Africa is very rich and is full of minerals and everything. And I say, who are the people? That you have to tell me who said that, okay? But right now we're trying to avoid responsibility. For example, if I come to you and tell you my brother paints the wall once a month, then I'm giving you so much information. But what if I don't want you to focus on my brother and then just instead on what's being done, you know, without the person that does it? So here, it's not important who says this. What you want to tell me is about Africa being rich. So you can say, it's said that Africa is the wealthiest, maybe, continent in the world. And it makes more sense, okay? It's said that. Okay, so let me tell you what I hear, and you're gonna put yours in a comment. The first one, I don't know if you guys heard this before, but it's said that people with receding hairline are smart. Yeah, people whose hair is going back, a receding hairline, are smart. Do you agree? I don't know. If you know other sayings or other things you hear going around, just say it's said that and put it in the comments, okay?
It's said that the genius learns without study and knows without learning.
Great. Second one, I've had enough of something. I've had enough of something. So enough. If it's enough, it means there's no point adding more because you would ruin it. It would be too much. Okay? Much is good. Much is good. You're happy that you have that amount. But if you have two, it's not good. Two is always used for a negative. It's more than you need. Okay? You have excess. So we don't need too much. Much is good. So if you said I've had enough of something, it means you don't want any more. What you have is good. So I've had enough of something. Like actually I have something so similar to that. It says I'm fed up. Maybe you know what I'm fed up means. If you hear someone saying I'm fed up with something, I'm fed up with life, I'm fed up with your joke, I'm fed up with something, it means they're tired and they don't want to have any more. But the real meaning, I actually discovered this pretty soon. A friend said this to me and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it means. I always thought it was this, okay? Fed up. I'm fed up. You know, like when you have a clothes and you wear it too often for a long time, and it loses its color, and there is some discoloration and everything. I thought it was that. I'm fed up. I mean, I don't want to be worn anymore. I assume the clothes always say that, but that's not the case. Fed up is this. I'm fed up. What's fed? It's the past tense of feed. To feed is to give food for someone. For example, I told to someone, feed the babies. Give them food. Feed the babies. And I went out and came back after a few hours. And my first question is, did you feed the babies? And he says, yes. The babies are fed. The babies are fed. They've been given food to. The babies are fed. So I am fed. I've been given food. And I have up here. What does it do? Up means entirely. If you tell someone to drink, okay, you just tell them to take the liquid, that's it. But if you tell them drink up, it means finish the whole thing. Hey man, drink up. Okay, finish the whole thing. Eat, same thing. Eat. Eat up, clean your plate. They mean the same thing. Eat everything that's there to be eaten. Okay? So when you say I'm fed up, it means I've been given so much food and now I can't add anything more. You know, I'm done. He always comes and he jokes. Okay? He just throws these jokes around and they're not funny. I don't like them. I hate them. So he comes and he adds one more. I tell him, hey man, I am fed up with your jokes. You gave me so much joke. I ate it all. And now I have no room to add any. Okay? I'm fed up with your jokes. Okay? I'm fed up with your English lessons. Oh my God, I don't want to hear it anymore. Okay? I'm fed up with my sister. Oh, actually, it gets interesting. So, your sister always comes and she tells you, do this or do that. She orders you around. Okay? So you want to tell her now, like, I've been eating so much of your order now. Please don't give me any more. So you can go and say, hey man, I'm fed up. Actually, you can use the same thing. Like the structure is kind of the same. I'm fed up with you giving me orders. Okay? Or I've had enough of you ordering me around. Okay, I've had enough of you ordering me around. Okay, so maybe this person has different version of themselves. The one that you don't like is this person. You see, the one that orders you around. Go here, do this, do that, and you go and say, "Hey, man, stop! I've had enough of you ordering me around," or "I've had enough of your orders." Simply put, what else? I've had enough of what else? I've had enough of people telling me. I've had enough of people. Let me tell you my personal favorite. I've had enough of people telling me that speaking English is too difficult or even near impossible. Because it's not. Yeah, I've had enough of it, man. I've had enough of that. I've had enough of you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Get away from me. I've had enough of you.
I've had enough of you.
So tell me what you guys have had enough of. Just say, I've had enough of something. I'm fed up with something, okay? They mean the same thing. So now we saw two things. First one is say that. We talk about what people say or what we hear. Second one, I've had enough of something. Like I just don't want to have any more of it. Third one, sometimes you find yourself making choices between two things. How do you talk about that kind of situation? I have a perfect phrase. Let's see. I'd rather blank than blank, okay? So maybe the choice you have to make right now is learn English and watch a movie. Learn English and watch a movie. Which one is your choice? I mean, you're still here, so I think you choose to learn English. So always we put what we choose first. So I'd rather. By the way, let's talk about the pronunciation real quick here. So you have I would. So when you make it short, when you contract it, you can say I'd. Say it. I'd. But it's not always I'd. If you say I had to, I had, when we contract it, it's the same thing. I'd, okay? I'd, but I'd rather. Yeah, so both are the same. I'd kill you if I were in his place. I'd kill you, okay? Man, if I'd money out of giving it to you, if I had some money out of giving it to you. If I had more money, I'd have given it to you. So in both places, I think we pronounce it like add. So yeah. So here, I'd rather dash than dash. What were the choices? What was the first? What was this one? Learning English. The other one, watching a movie. Which one did we choose? To learn English. So you put that first. So I'd rather learn English. I'd rather learn English than watch a movie. I'd rather watch English than watch a movie. Good. If you were talking about being, maybe you have a choice to be an English teacher or a doctor. Which one do you choose? An English teacher, of course. I'm one, so that's what we're going to choose. So I'd rather be, because we're talking about being. He is a doctor. She is this. I'd rather be an English teacher than a doctor. I'd rather be a teacher than a doctor. Yours.
I'd rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace.
Third one is for you to answer, and you leave it in the comments. Write longer sentences. It's okay. Would you rather lose your arm or your leg? Which one do you choose? Tell me. I'd rather lose something and then explain why. Thank you. So far we have 3. It said that I've had enough of. It said that we talk about rumors. I've had enough of. I don't want any more. Just get away from me. Yeah, like I'm fed up. It's good. Third one, when we talk about choices. Okay? Third one. When I come to think of it, I'm sorry, I told you I'm doing this video for a second time. So that's why you see me canceling some of the words and everything. I don't want to do it, I want it to be natural, and that's why I'm doing it this way. When I come to think of it, okay. When I come to think of it. So this is used to talk about a hindsight. A hindsight is to think about or to reflect on things that happened in the past, but you're talking about your decision or what you think of it at this moment. For example, yesterday, I had an argument, altercation, loud argument with some lady, maybe in the supermarket, okay? And then now I'm reassessing it, I'm rethinking it, and I'm saying, man, in hindsight, everything she said was right. See, like when I think about it now, everything she said was right. This is what a hindsight is. I hope you got it. So when you want to talk about these kind of situations, this is your phrase, when I come to think of it. But usually we don't say we just get rid of it. And come to think of it, she was right. Come to think of it, I was a little bit out of line. Come to think of it, it was my mistake.
Come to think of it, my grandmother was kind of a racist.
Do you understand? Now I have a question. Tell me about your childhood. Was it great? Was it bad? Whatever. Maybe you can say, man, yeah, when I was a child, I thought my life wasn't so perfect. But come to think of it, when I see it now, I had the best childhood because, I don't know, tell me about your childhood. But I want this twist, okay? Tell me something and say, come to think of it, contradict yourself. Thank you. The 5th one says, better off without something. Again, it says better. We say better when we compare 2 things and like one of it a little more. So it says off. We have off here. Off means without. Turn off the lights. We don't want it anymore. Let it go away. Okay? Last time we watched to wipe something off. To wash something off. So to off means to remove, right? So if I say I'm better off without something, it means without that thing being there is the preferable or the desirable situation. For example, I'm always here giving you advices, and they're not good advices, okay? I'm telling you, do this, do that, do this. All the time, when you follow my advice, the result is not good. You're not happy. So my advice are not good for you. Without my advice, you're good. So you can say, I'm better off without your advice. I'm better off without your advice, okay? There could be a friend or someone toxic that's always making you feel bad. Man, I'm better off without you in my life. Okay? I'm better off without you in my life. You're at the party and you're having fun. Okay? You're just enjoying and being in your zone. So someone comes and says, hey man, have a drink. Nah, I'm better off without a drink, or I'm better off without alcohol. That's the perfect sentence to say. Wouldn't you say? No, I don't want to drink right now because it's not good for me. And if I drink, I don't know how to act and I can't control my actions. Don't say that. Save that to yourself and just say, I'm better off without alcohol. I'm better off without alcohol. Be cool about this, okay? Nah, man, I'm better off without alcohol. Yeah. Nah, thank you. Or you just can stop here. I'm better off without it. I'm better off without that. I'm better off without that. So yeah, this is it.
I'm better off without her. Shoot.
Last one. You can never be to this. Let me tell you a perfect situation. So I'm trying to be careful. I heard there are thieves around this area, so I don't want them to steal my phone. So I'm putting my phone in my shirt, okay, in the pocket, and over it I'm wearing a coat. And you come and say, hey man, why do you have all those clothes? Is this just for security? I can tell you, man, you can never be too careful, okay? Because I'm telling you, carefulness is a good thing, and it's okay to be careful as much as you can. Let me give you something else. You can never be too something. Okay, you see me reading, okay? Then you come and say, hey, what do you read? I always see you reading. You're already smart. I can say, man, you can never be too smart. There is no enough stage for you to say, I'm smart and stop reading. You can never be too smart. You're so sweet to your wife. You always take care of her. Nah, don't you think it's enough? You can never be too sweet, okay? You can never be too sweet.
You can never be too careful.
Let me give you one more. You can never have. Nice. You can never have. Man, you have too much money already. Why don't you just stop working? Man, you can never have too much money. It means it's good to keep on having money. Yeah, I don't know if it works for me, but yeah. So these are the expressions. I hope you like them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as I promised. The first one is say that something, okay? That you're just talking about rumor or something you heard flying around. The second one, I've had enough of. I'm fed up. I don't want to have any more. I'd rather, you're talking about two choices. Say which one you'd make. I don't know. It's up to you. I'd rather dash something than blank. Come to think of it, is talking about what sight? What I say? A hindsight. Good. Better off without something. You don't want it. Like without it, you're fine. I'm better off without chewing my life. I'm better off without alcohol or something. So the last one is you can never be or you can never have two, and you put it here. I hope you like the video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And if you want me to do other contents, let me know. Like, please cover this, please cover that. You wish is my command, so I'm always open for suggestions. Let's use the comment section to communicate and understand each other. So that's you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.